Hey everyone, welcome back to West Coast Mopars. Today I'm just getting the old 64 Ford F350 dump truck here, ready to go out in the bush. I got a lead on some firewood, so job I'm at out in the Noose. The guy had a bunch of trees cleared to build some houses, but I had a bunch of trees come down in the wind and said, yeah, if you want to come out and bring a buddy, you guys can get as much wood as you want. So I've already gotten a little bit there, small pile there. I've just been splitting it. So it's all pretty green. It's pretty green, and it's heavy. It's out in the rain, but you know, it's free, and may as well take the opportunity when you can. So I'm just getting the Ford ready for going out there. Got some gas on the saw. I've been driving this thing around, and it doesn't, like, with all that wood in the back, it doesn't even notice. It doesn't care. With 588 gears in the back, it does not seem to give a crap what you load in the back. You can start out on a hill at second gear, and it just pulls even fully loaded. So it's been running really good. It's got really good oil pressure. I'm surprised. I thought after using it this much that it would drop a little bit, but it's still like it's about 65 pounds cold, and then it stays about 45-50 pounds when it's hot, and this is after like working it. I'd say biggest concern is probably the tires. The fronts are a little split. They were pretty good when I first put them on those rims, but I guess they're old and worn. But I am sort of keeping my eye out for some different rims. These are all split rims on here still, but I might try and find some 8-lug. See, these are 6-lug. So if I could find some 8-lug 16s, and I might just re-drill them, and then I don't have to use tubes. I can just get some actual decent tires on this thing. Not that you can't put decent tires on it now, but I don't know if any of you guys have changed tires on split rims. I did the fronts. It's just time consuming, can be a little dangerous, and you know, especially these rears, I've never taken them off, so they've been on there for, I'd say, probably 25 years, 30 years. They would be a struggle to get off. They'd be basically stuck on the rims. So yeah, if I could look for some 8-lug non-split rims, just some 16s that I could stick on here. But yeah, anyways, we'll just get loaded up here and get on the road. Okay, just got up here out in the bush. Well, by the bush, I mean, it's actually just a construction site. House we're going to be wiring. I'm an electrician, so got that to do, but a bunch of trees came down. I guess, you know, after they cleared the road and stuff, you know, the roots and stuff just kind of let go. So there's a whole bunch of trees that have come down, and the guy said, go for it. Take everything you want that's down on the ground. So I got a whole bunch of wood to cut. And I've already done a couple loads, but we did them kind of late, got home late at night, couldn't really see anything, no point even filming it, but this thing is sweet. I am super excited about this truck. Nothing is sort of given up yet. The only thing I had to do was add a fan shroud and mess with the charging system just a little bit. And this box is great. Just throw all the wood in it. I brought, chainsaw, chain oil, just the stuff you need. But yeah, I'm not going to film getting firewood, but I thought I'd at least show, get the truck loaded. You guys can see it in action kind of thing, and get a good video of it dumping out the box. Alright, well, we're all loaded up. Just about to take off. Just going to cut a little bit more for my buddy Lee so we can get some more in his truck. And, but it doesn't look like a ton, but it is green and it's pretty heavy. Some of these rounds are, a couple on the bottom are about 2 feet across, so yeah, got a decent amount of wood. And this thing, it doesn't even notice. Like, you just put it in first gear and it's got 5/88. It doesn't even care. So we sort of just we loaded it until the overloads were basically touching the perches. Normally there's 2 inches between those, so that's sort of a good time to stop. But yeah, we're just going to cut just a little more for Lee, and then get going. And then when we get home, I'll set up the camera and show you guys this thing dumping the wood. Okay, well, I haven't hauled that much wood. I probably overloaded those tires. Like I said, the wood is green. The trees just came down, so it's pretty heavy. But those old tires, oh man, they're touching in the middle, so they're obviously, it's a little probably too much for the truck. But you go slow on the way home and have your lights on, and people kept their distance. So, anyways, we'll see. Hopefully, this single ram can dump this. We'll see. Okay, it actually went very well. It didn't bog down. As soon as I pulled the lever for the dump, it just went. There's no issues. I revved it up a little bit just to keep it from, in case it did want to bog down a bit. But no, that's awesome. That seemed very easy, actually. So that itself paid for the whole thing, not having to, unload all this by hand. I started splitting a little bit of it this morning, but yeah, right on. Well, I just thought I'd show you guys the truck sort of, back to work, back to what it's meant for. I'm sure I'll drive that thing down to, they have like the meetups at some of the malls sometimes, and all the old hot rod guys show up. You know, I do have old cars I could drive, but why not drive the old dump truck? That's something you'd never see. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for keeping up with the 64 Ford F350 build. So far, I'm super impressed. I have no plans on letting this thing go. You know, there's so many things we can do with it. Firewood's just one of them. Right on. Well, we'll see you on the next one, guys.